Our next topic is determination of average and RMS values. Determination of average and RMS values of the periodic waveforms. I said that we are having the periodic waveforms of sine waveform, triangular waveform and square waveform. So now first we are going to derive the average waveform and RMS value of the waveforms for the sine waveform. So sine waveform. So now I am taking as a first one is sine waveform. Sine waveform. So already I said that. So how the sine waveform looks like this? This is the sine waveform. So this is x-axis or y-axis, this is x-axis. Now I am taking in x-axis as omega t or theta. Omega t or otherwise theta. And here I am representing as this is 0 and this is pi and this is 2 pi and this is 3 pi and this is 4 pi. This is 4 pi. Now, so y-axis. So y-axis I am taking as a magnitude. I said this here magnitude having two terms. It may be a voltage or current. So here I am going to derive the expression for the voltage. So I am considering, so y-axis is my voltage term. Voltage, okay? Voltage. So this is the voltage magnitude, positive magnitude and negative magnitude, positive magnitude and negative magnitude. So now I am going to derive the average value of V average and RMS value of the voltage value. So now, so to derive this, all the average and RMS values, so here see here, so our waveform is always repeating and it is like a similar waveform. It is like it looks like a similar waveform. See here, positive cycle and the shape of this waveform in negative cycle also same. Okay, almost same. And positive cycle and negative cycle almost same. So that's why here we no need to derive the value for the entire waveform. So here we are going to take some of the part of the waveform and then we will derive the expression for the average and RMS value. So here I am taking this value. So this is, if it is a pi, this value may be a pi by 2. Why? Because this part and this part is same. Again, if I divide this part and this part is same. And again this part, all the parts are same. So that's why we are taking one of this smallest part and we are calculating the average and RMS values. The values may be repeated for all the waveforms, same value. So that's why here, so this is the part, I am taking this part. For this part, I am going to derive the average value, okay, average value. So how can we derive the average value? Here I am considering the time, otherwise this is a theta. So time I am considering from here to here. In this y-axis is this part and x-axis is this part. Okay. So now what is the formula to derive this average value? So now we will derive the V average formula is V average is equal to, already from the trigonometry we have the formula here 1 by t integration of 0 to t and V of t into d theta. Otherwise, I am considering it as a theta. Okay. So V of theta into d theta. So what is the value of the V of theta? So from the trigonometry, otherwise here electrical engineering, we are having the general formula for the V of theta is equal to, it is defined as, this is as V pk times of sine theta. Why? Because this is a sine waveform. Okay. Sine theta. So what is the Vpk? So this is the Vpk. So this value is called as Vpk. So this is called as the Vpk. Vpk into sine theta. So this is the general equation for the sine waveform. General equation. general equation for the sine waveform. V of theta is equal to V pk into sine theta. So now V average is calculated as V average is equal to 1 by T. What is the T? I considered here T is equal to my T is equal to 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. So therefore 1 by T. So 1 by T is equal to 1 by T2 minus T1. This is called as the, if I consider this as a T2 and this is a T1. So T2 minus T1 is equal to, generally we'll take as a T. So that's why pi by 2 minus 0 is equal to 1 by pi by 2. This is the time period. Again integration of 0 to T. T again T2 minus T1. So that's why T by 2. This is pi by 2. And V of theta. We are having formula for the V of theta is equal to V pk into sine theta into d theta formula. So this is the formula. So now by simplifying, so pi by 2 is equal to, this will become 2 by pi, and this is integration of 0 to pi by 2, and here Vpk we are taking outside Vpk. No, I am taking as a outside Vpk. Okay, take it outside, and this is sine theta into d theta. So already we know that from the trigonometry. So what is the integration for the sine theta? That is minus cos theta. So integration for the sine theta is equal to minus cos theta, and limits are 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. These are all the limits. Now again after simplifying this, so to simplify this, Vpk is by 2 pi is equal to, so how can we simplify this here? So upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, I am taking minus outside here, minus. So minus, so next cos theta is nothing but in theta place we are substituting pi by 2. So therefore this will become cos pi by 2 minus of upper limit minus lower limit, minus of cos 0. So don't confuse here. This is minus, this minus I take. So I take as a here minus outside. So that's why this will become cos pi by 2 and minus cos 0. So this is minus 2 Vpk by pi cos pi by 2. What is the cos pi by 2? Cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is equal to 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1. Cos 0 is equal to 1. So now what will happen here? 0 minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So therefore minus and minus will become plus. So that's why. So finally the simplification will become 2 by pi into Vpk. So this is the V average value. V average is equal to 2 by pi into Vpk. So again we will simplify this. 2 by pi is equal to, we are having nearly value of 0.636 into Vpk. So 0.63 times of Vpk. So this is the value of the average value of sine waveform. So how can we define this? If it is a 0 and this is a 1, so this is a this is 0.5, and value of V average will be appears at 0.633. That is nothing but maybe at this place 0.636 into Vpk. Okay, so this is the V average calculation. So in this way we can calculate the average value of the sine waveform. So this is the formula for the average value 0.636. So we calculated the average value, and then now we are going to calculate the RMS value. So RMS is nothing but root mean square value. Root mean square value. This is called as RMS value of the waveform. So we are deriving the average value and RMS value of the voltage. It is similar to a current. Same current also same. So now root mean square value. How can we calculate root mean square? So formula for this is VRMS is equal to root mean square. See here, root mean square. 3 terms are there. So now I am taking as a root. I am taking the mean. So 1 by t. Formula for this is 1 by t. 0 to t. And then V of theta whole square into d theta. So this is the formula to calculate the root mean square value. See here, root, and this is I'm taking a mean and I'm squaring the mean value. So that's why this is called as the root mean square value. Okay. So now, so 1 by t, same. Here also I am considering the t is equal to 0 to pi by 2 only, 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, my time period is. And v of theta, we know that v of theta is equal to, I'm writing here, v of theta is equal to vpk into sin theta. Okay, vpk into sin theta. So now substitute these values here. See here, 1 by t is equal to 1 by pi by 2. This becomes pi by 2. And this is 0 to pi by 2. And v of theta. What is the value for the v of theta? vpk into sin theta. So vpk into sin theta whole square into d theta. Okay. V of theta is equal to, I substitute this value. So now after simplifying this, again square, this will become 2 by pi, and this is the 0 to pi by 2, and now square this, vpk whole square into sin square theta into d theta. So this is the simplification. Now, so I am taking outside vpk outside. So 2 into vpk whole square by pi integration. See here, 0 to pi by 2. From the trigonometry, we are having the formula for the sin square theta, because we cannot directly differentiate the secondary terms, that is sin square theta. So from the trigonometry, we are having the formula for the sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. So this value I am substituting here. This is the 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2 into d theta. Okay. So now I am taking off 1 by 2 outside from the limits. So now 2 into vpk whole square into pi. So 1 by 2 integration of, so now integration of pi by 2, this will become 1 minus cos 2 theta into d theta. So 2 by 2 get cancelled here, and now see here, vpk whole square by pi. Now I am integrating. So what is the integration for the 1? For the constant, integration is 1. So I am integrating with respect to theta. So that's why it will become theta minus of, what is the integration for the cos? Cos integration is sine. So that's why. So this is sine 2 theta. For 2 theta integration is a by 2. So this is the integration, and limits are 0 to pi by 2. Limits are 0 to pi by 2. Okay, till now this part is over. So now we are substituting the upper limit minus lower limit values. So Vrms is equal to square root of vpk whole square by pi, upper limit. So I am substituting upper limit pi by 2 in theta. This is pi by 2 minus of sin 2 theta, sine of 2 into pi by 2 by 2, upper limit is over, and minus of lower limit, again theta, in theta place 0, minus of sine 2 into 0 by 2. So this is the value. Okay, substitute. So okay. So now after simplifying this, simplification for this is vpk whole square by pi. So pi by 2, this is the pi by 2 minus of, this will become sin pi. Sin pi is equal to 0 minus of, again this is 0, again this is a sin 0. Sin 0 is equal to 0. So this whole term will become 0. This is 0, 0, 0. So again we'll have vpk whole square by pi, and so this is 0. So entire term is this 0 only. Here only we have only pi by 2. So this pi and pi will get cancelled, and this simplification is square root of vpk whole square by 2. So I am taking outside, root outside. So then this will become VPK by root 2. VPK root 2. So what is the value for the root 2? It may be a nearly 0.707 in multiplication with VPK. So this is the final value for the RMS value of sine waveform. RMS value of the sine waveform. Vrms is equal to VPK by root 2, else otherwise 0.707 into VPK. So this is the value for the VPK. Okay. So now till now we completed the average value and RMS value for the waveforms. And here we are having two more just small definitions here for the sine waveform. So one is form factor. Form factor. This is the form factor. So what is the form factor? It is the ratio between. This is the ratio between the RMS value to average value. RMS value to the average value. So we already derived the what is the RMS value and what is the average value. So from this ratio, it is a ratio. So that's why form factor is equal to RMS value is equal to 0.707 into VPK by. So previously we derived already average value for the sine waveform is 0.636 into VPK. So VPK gets cancelled and 0.707 by 0.636. So after simplifying this value is equal to, simplification is 1.11. Okay, 1.11. Now, and one more definition is here form factor and then peak factor. PF. Okay, peak factor. So peak factor is defined as ratio between the maximum value to RMS value. What is the maximum value? Maximum value is equal to this value. This value is nothing but VPK. So okay, VPK. So therefore VPK by RMS value. So this is the RMS value for the sine waveform, 0.707 into VPK. VPK get cancelled and 1 by 0.707 value is 1.414. So this is the peak factor value for the sine waveform. Peak factor value for the sine waveform. So form factor is equal to 1.11, peak factor is equal to 1.44. Okay. Here we are having four terms. One is average value. Average value formula is equal to V average is equal to 0.636 into VPK, 6.36 times of VPK, and RMS value is equal to 0.70 times of VPK, and form factor is equal to 1.11 and peak factor is equal to 1.414. So okay. So this is the complete structure of the sine waveform to represent the in electrical engineering. Okay. Okay. Thank you.